Greetings, my awesome blue stars. Welcome back to your Not So Daily, exposing our classmates. But first, I'll quickly rant about the same kid, Victor. Okay, so this was after history class, which I was talking about last video. After throwing paper at his face, I went to tuition class. And Victor doesn't sit far from me. He's a row in front of me, but on the side. Felicity sneaked into my tuition class and hid next to the desk in front of Victor so she can speak to her friend. A few seconds later, I looked at Victor and I saw him talk to Max in Russian before turning on the camera app and turn it towards me in Laura's direction. I turned my head so I didn't see what he did after. I whispered to Laura and Beverly that Victor has his camera on. Beverly whispered something to Laura. Then Laura whispered to me.
She's going to report Victor to Ms. Angel Cakes after class. So bro is going to be so mad.
After class, we went to Miss Angel Cake's office, but she was busy so we couldn't speak to her. Beverly felt upset and then another teacher came to sort it out.
The teacher said that she'll tell Miss Angel Cakes and then they will delete the photo or video.
At last period, Miss Angel Cakes told Beverly that she doesn't know who Victor is, so she'll ask the head of year, also known as Mr. Sunshine, instead. Then Moon and Laura were joking around and saying that Victor is going to get Mr. Sunshine's special tickle treatment. Then we saw Victor and Mr. Sunshine walk into his office and we all knew blood was cooked. And for PE, we only had male teachers as our regular coach was on some trip, so we didn't have to change for PE. I saw Mr. Sunshine talking to Beverly. Beverly told us how they deleted the photo, but it was another female student in our tuition class, and his phone got confiscated for 2 weeks, because that's the school rules. If you're caught with your phone, it's gone for 2 weeks. I think that the only way to get out of it is if you get a parent to complain to the school about it. Also, I might need to file a restraining order because Moon may be back in his physical touching phase. I swear this guy said he won't be doing weird stuff to me, but now he strokes my arm and just stares into my eyes in a questionable way. I remember moving a little bit away from him because maybe I just wanted some personal space, but then this dude spawned behind me and strokes me like I'm a kitten or something. Then Laura thinks it's cute and ships us. But here's the thing, I'm heterosexual and Moon isn't, so too bad, Laura.
Hello everybody, I'm May, and today I will be exposing my friend group. My friend Lena was dating a guy whom I'll call Leon. My friend Avery and I were friends with Lena, and together we became a friend group that included Leon and Tony. At first, everything was great, we hung out and had fun, but then things took a bad turn. Leon and Tony started being total jerks to Lena. Lena once told us that Leon was trying to control her by telling her to hang out with us less, and he would break her stuff when she didn't agree with him. I was obviously disgusted, so I tried to confront Leon, but Tony decided to wrap his arm around my neck. I grabbed his arm, swung him off so he'd lose his grip, and then stormed off. Later, Avery and I called Leon a B-word behind his back. Lena snitched on me, and the head of year 7 gave me an hour of detention. I wasn't mad about that though, because calling Leon the B-word was wrong. When I asked Lena why she snitched, she blamed it on Avery, but I know for a fact Avery didn't do it, because we got pulled out together and were both in trouble. I was so angry at Lena that I didn't speak to her for a week. Then we apologized and made up. One day, Lena started crying during math class and was placed into mine. My fist was shaking violently. It had to be because of those boys. When I asked Lena what happened, she tearfully told me that Leon had thrown her girl products around and that Tony had gone through her bag. I felt sick and horrified. She had been going through all of this, and I never even realized. I brought her to our form tutor and gave her a hug before catching my bus home. She broke up with Leon, which was good news, but weeks later, they got back together, even though I had told her not to. Some of my classmates started shipping me with Leon. It was so annoying, and Lena hated it, we all did. And now this Leon guy had the audacity to try to control her again. When he looked at me, he would blush like, "Excuse me, does this guy really think I would date his musty, rusty, crusty, dusty, declining face card?" I was trying to convince Lena to break up with him again, and I started crashing out because of all the stress Leon was causing. After Tony saw how bad things were getting, he started taking our side. He even came with me and Lena to help her break up with Leon. Tony threatened to tell his mother about everything to deal with Leon. Then I got a group call from Lena and Leon. I picked up, but as soon as I joined, Lena left the call. I was so confused. Then Leon's mother grabbed his phone and started lecturing me. I just hung up and blocked him. I don't need a scolding from his mom. The day after that call, Leon started following us around, saying, "I won't give up and you're only mine." Tony uninvited him from his birthday party and gave me the invite instead. I hope my friend Lena will be okay. That's all I have for now. Thank you so much for listening.
Hey, it's me, Blue Bear Love. I want to tell you the story of how my friend got in trouble. For privacy reasons, I'll call her A. So we were just having free time because our teacher didn't have anything planned yet. I was playing around with a boy, we'll call him L. They were goofing off, and I said, "I'm going to shank you." But she said her ADHD makes her say crazy things sometimes. Well, Elle went to the principal's office and told him that I had threatened him with a knife.
Suddenly, we were all under investigation. They asked if anyone had anything on them. I was looking for and that's when I was told that she's suspended, not Sigma. 2 days later, she came back. I asked her for her side of the story, and she said she usually jokes around like that with Elle. But then at recess, we talked more about it. A says it was just a plastic butter knife, and that Elle made up a whole lie saying she brought ninja blades to school. Well, that's all the drama I have for today. Bye.
Hello everyone. It's your friendly neighborhood Sigma, funny boy, and today, we're going to expose one of my classmates who I'll call Susie. So me and Susie were playing together, right? It was all good. Until I went away for around 15 seconds. When I went back to Susie, she started to tear the entire place down. She stormed off and just left me alone. For a couple days, she wouldn't talk or play with me. Until one day that all changed. I was playing with two girls who I'll call Carly and Lily. Susie randomly came up to them since she obviously knew I was there. She told Carly something. Apparently, Susie had accused me of doing something not so skibbity. Wondering how I knew. Because Carly told me. At lunch, I was sitting with them, and Carly told me what Susie said. Lily followed Susie's commands because she didn't know any better. Lily had disabilities. And Lily kept on being mean to me, so I went to a different table. My friends could see that I was upset. So my best friend Indigo came up to me and comforted me. After lunch, everyone was outside. I told my friend Hatsa the entire story, and he was furious. He went up to Susie and shouted at her, but Susie denied the allegations and shouted back at him. Many of my other friends comforted me. When we went back to class, the teaching assistant told Hatsa to come out with her. I could hear him telling the story to her. Looks like Susie snitched, but nothing happened to me. Guess I was safe?
Hey Blue Stars, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash that like button and comment your favorite part of the video. Check out some of my other videos if you haven't watched them already. Peace out, my awesome Blue Stars. Bye.